Yo, hello, what is going on, you guys? Vicen back here with a brand new video. I know it's been a while since my last upload, but here we are now. Today, we're going to be talking about prismatic evolutions. Where we are now, where are we at with this set now? All right, literally, I made a video a while back talking about what my plan was going into the set. I did say that if you're able to secure PCTBs anywhere from 120 to 150 from legit sellers, there was a play there to be made, a quick flip. Now, apparently the market price is $390 for a PCTB. I doubt that. You could literally go on eBay and find some in like the 180s, 200s. So I'm not sure where this $390 market price is from, but yeah, on eBay you can find them cheaper. And if you're able to get them in the 160, 180s, off of someone legit, from wherever, I could definitely see a play being made with the PCTBs because obviously I doubt Pokemon is gonna release, PCTBs, like just release a huge wave of them into the market. I doubt it. Now, going to the regular ETB, I did say that I was waiting. I was going to wait for pre-sales on other websites. I was going to wait for pre-sales on other websites. Hoping that we could get some cases anywhere from the 500s into the 600s, so 50 to 60 per ETB. Yeah, no. On eBay, there's nothing. On other websites, there was like a small window to buy some, but they were gone almost instantly because a lot of those websites took the listing off because they don't know how much they're being allocated. They don't know what their allocation numbers are for the set, and they don't, obviously some stores don't want to have to go through the whole phase of canceling orders, making themselves look bad, or some of them might be canceling orders on purpose so they can end up selling it for a much higher price. We don't know at the end of the day. We don't know. But when I went over to eBay, I did find this listing. Okay. At the time of this recording, it was available. Okay. I remember I pulled it up when there was I think there was 10 available or 12. Now there's only one more available. There's one left. So by the time this video goes up, yeah, this listing's going to be gone. And this was from a legit seller, big seller. I've purchased from them over the years. I've purchased booster box cases, ETB cases. All of them have come in great condition. The thing with me is I open them because obviously I check to make sure everything's good with them, and that's actually what I purchased. And the thing is, at the end of the day, yes, I come to terms like, okay, if I open it, I'm not going to get the case premium. But in my personal experience, it's way easier for me to sell, by themselves than as cases. That's just been my personal experience. But pretty much all the booster boxes and ETBs I've gotten from them, the wrapping has been good. The boxes themselves have been in great condition. No dents, no dings, tears, whatever, But that, like I said, that was my personal experience with them. And keep in mind, I've been buying from them over the years. So it's not like I bought from them once or twice. No, I've purchased cases upon cases from them, for the past couple years when it came to a lot of sets. So I could definitely vouch for this seller. And as you can tell right now, they're selling a case for the regular ETBs at $800. Now, if you buy this with taxes and all that stuff, you're going to be paying close to like $880 to $900. So if you do the math, you're essentially paying $90 per ETB, which is good. Because the first video that I made, literally the regular ETBs people were trying to, and these were like small sellers, okay? So you don't even know if they're going to actually get those ETBs or not, okay? They were literally selling them, the cases, in the thousands. So you were basically paying anywhere from 110 to around 120 per ETB. So paying $90 per ETB is pretty good when you compare it to that. Now, for me, what I plan on doing when it comes to Prismatic as of right now, okay, you know what? I'll refresh it for you guys. Okay, if you think oh, this isn't look, I'm going to refresh it. Guaranteed it's going to be sold out already. Okay, watch. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually crazy. It's actually still up, but no, like I said, by the time this video goes up, it's going to be gone. This this is going to be gone unless they list more. But as you can tell, you can see right here, 82 sold. There's one left. And literally like 10-15 minutes ago, there was literally 11. And someone bought 10 of them, right? In those couple minutes. So that's what I'm saying. By the end of this recording, this listing is going to be gone unless they list more. So the thing with me is when it comes to specialty sets, obviously we've never, like, this isn't something common. You know, obviously when it came to 151, you were able to get cases in like the 450s and stuff. So pretty cheap. So literally $45 per ETB. Now looking at Prismatic, just for a regular ETB, you're literally paying double of what 151 is. Now, you could argue, okay, what, like, seeing as what happened with Hidden Fates, what if it happens with Prismatic? I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, especially with the market we're in. I mean, look at Surging Sparks. All right. It's not like Surging Sparks came out the gate like at 180, 200 per booster box, but it came out, you know, obviously higher than what most people expected it to come out as. And then obviously when you fast forward now, the market price on a booster box for Surging Sparks is like 205 or 210. It's like somewhere around there. And there's a good chance it'll hit like 230s, maybe even 250 before it starts to like stagnate, or before like you start to see like any trends going maybe down and then up, or you know, whatever. So the thing when it comes to specialty sets, yeah, with every specialty set that I've purchased over the years, I've never had a problem getting cases for like 450, 500, you know, and then a reprint comes, it dips the price, I pick up more, and then it kind of stagnates and it starts to go back up. But with Prismatic, it's for a case of 10, it's literally double the price of, you know, of what you would normally pay, you know, if you were buying cases of previous specialty sets. Now, yes, Hidden Fates did come out the gate like it literally was mooning in like the high 200s. I think it did end up hitting 300 per ETB before Pokemon stepped in. Like, okay, yeah, this has got to stop. This is too much. You know, we gotta bring it down. We gotta bring it back to Earth. All right, we gotta bring it back from the moon back down to Earth so people can enjoy the set. So they released a bunch of Hidden Fates, and it went down into the low hundreds. It was stagnating for a good while. Then it went to the mid 150s. And then it was stagnating, and then it ended up pushing through all that supply, and now Hidden Fates is sitting at 200 market price, which is insane. I mean, it's not even a surprise. Hidden Fates is such a crazy set, such a good set. So, and obviously, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's 5 years old already. I'm pretty sure it came out 2019, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, after 5 years of its release, yeah, I would expect Hidden Fates, especially with the set it is. Yeah, I would expect it to be up there in price. So when you go to look at Prismatic, I mean, it's an evolution set. If you guys haven't seen the reveals for a lot of cards in the set, I would say it's a pretty strong set. But the only thing, like I said before, that massively sucks with this set is there's no booster boxes. Because for me personally, I'm not someone that has a crazy basement or storage or warehouse. So obviously, when it comes to me, I prefer buying booster box cases than ETB cases, because literally one ETB case is like 2 booster box cases worth of storage. And obviously, when you compare over the years, booster boxes always perform much better than specialty sets. You know, even though there's some outliers, you know, obviously the Plasma Storm ETB or whatever, because that was the first ever ETB and it's super rare. Obviously there are outliers, but at the end of the day, when you compare what sells more, usually the booster boxes sell more frequently than the ETBs do. So coming back to Prismatic, it is an evolution set, and if I'm not mistaken, for English, because sometimes I get confused, I'm pretty sure Prismatic is the first set that they're doing the whole Master Ball and, you know, Pokeball, you know, rarities. You know, this is the first set that they're doing it for. Someone can let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is the first set they're doing it for. So obviously, now when it comes to completing a master set of Prismatic, yeah, it's gonna be a big pain, you know. So looking at everything that this set has going for it, yes, honestly, with the market we're in, there is a very likelihood that a regular ETB can moon to like 180, 200 plus by the time it releases, or maybe within a week or two of its release. So if you're one of the people that bought this case, paid $90 per ETB, once you actually get your product in hand, I'm pretty sure you would have already made like a pretty good amount of gains. Now with me personally, it's tough for me, because it's like there's Prismatic. I know for a fact, especially with specialty sets, they have the habit of printing so much of it, especially making so much product of it too. There's a very high likelihood that the price will come down in the future. And the thing with me is I'm not someone who does quote unquote short-term investing, or it's basically flipping. Okay, there's really, I don't really think there's such a thing as short-term investing. It's essentially flipping. Okay, it's not, you can't really say that, oh, I'm investing in the set for 6 months, a year. Like, no, you're just flipping at that point. You can't, like, if you're investing for the long run. You're investing to hold it for 5 to 10 years, not a year or even 2 years. All right. So the thing with me is, if whatever I buy, I'm holding it. Like I'm holding it until the set reaches like 5 to 7 years, since its initial release. Because what I've noticed over the years is, after that 5 to 7 year period, if you purchase them like at their lowest, you would have made like really good gains. And then obviously, if you hold it for even longer, obviously those gains start to go up exponentially. So same thing with Prismatic. If I get Prismatic, I'm going to be holding it for, like I said, 5+ years. So that's what I'm saying. At this price range, it's kind of like, it's not a super attractive price. That's what I'll say. I mean, like I said, if you look at Surging Sparks, it's not like Surging Sparks a month before its release was literally pre-selling at 180, 200, and for something with Prismatic, yes, I get it. It's an evolution set. People are trying to compare it to Evolving Skies, but obviously it's not really Evolving Skies, but I can see the similarities. But it's like, the thing with me when it comes to Prismatic, it's just that the price and everything, it's like, because here's the thing, I'm doing this long term. If I'm going to be doing it long term, for me personally, if pre-sale prices don't get any cheaper, if they don't, because if there's a case from a big seller, legit and everything, or someone I've purchased from before, and it's at 700, at that point, yes, I'll buy at 700. At 800, it's kind of like, it's like 800 is like, it's a good price, but at the same time, I know that they're going to reprint it, and I know the prices for the ETBs will come down, because like I said, with specialty sets, if you've been in the hobby, if you've been doing this for years, you'll know with a lot of these specialty sets, they'll print so much of it. So for my plan going forward, I'm going to wait and hope okay. The price that I will buy case of for the ETBs, 750. 750 I think is a solid number for me. That could work for me. 800, 800's like, okay, it's getting there, but 750 is like, 750 case, I don't mind paying. Who knows? Maybe some might come a little cheaper. Before I go to end the video, let me just refresh and see if this, okay, it's actually still up, surprisingly. So there could be a good chance that, this seller does put up more. But when it comes to Prismatic, it's really up to you. It's really up to you to decide what price point you're willing to pay. But at the end of the day, you have to understand, how long are you willing to hold, or are you just doing it for the quick gains? Because like I said, there is that likelihood. There is like a small chance that, who knows, maybe this set could be it could pull off another Hidden Fates and shoot up to 300. Or let's say it doesn't perform crazy, but let's say it goes to 160, 180 per ETB. Okay, if you're literally getting them like at this price, let's say you find other deals, okay, and you're getting them at $80 to $90 per ETB after fees or whatever, hey, that's still a good price for something like Prismatic that's super hyped. It's a good price. So 800 for a case, you know what? I think that's a solid deal. I think that's a solid price to buy them at right now. I'm just gonna hope that that this seller, maybe another big seller, puts some up for 750, and then that's when I'll jump in and buy some. Because like I said, I when it comes to me buying cases, I want to buy like a good amount of them, and obviously I can only buy one case. Well, hey, one case is better than no cases, because at the end of the day, it's better to have a position in something than not have a position in anything. But here's the thing that I will say, that I will put out there: if you're someone that doesn't have that much disposable income, okay, and you're new to the hobby, honestly, don't be upset if this is a set that you have to skip out on and just wait on, in the future for reprints or whatever to hit, for it to drop to a price that you're more comfortable with. Because trust me, there's sets that maybe it's too crazy for you. Maybe you're not in the financial, you're not in a good financial spot to be, putting money into Pokemon, at that time frame. Hey, there's no need to be upset. There's no need to, beat yourself over. Like, there are instances like that. But for the people that do have, I'm like still sick. For the people that do have a good disposable income, if you're able to get cases for 700-800, if you're able to find those prices, I think 700-800 for a case of the regular ETBs, I think that's a good price. I'm pretty confident that's a good price, and I could honestly see the regular ETB being like, who knows, like 110, 120 right out the gate when it comes out. Who knows? It might be closer to 140. We don't know. But like I said, if you're able to get them at 70 to $80 per ETB, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So for me, well, after this recording, I'm gonna try and hopefully buy this one. And if not, if it's sold out, because sometimes eBay does bug for me, where I go like right now there's one left, but when I try to buy it, it says sold out. But even though so I don't know why sometimes it does that for me. So that might be the case here. But yeah, for me, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see this week, maybe going into next week, see if any more come up that are in like this, like I said, 700-800 per case. And then from there, I'll jump in and get like a couple cases and then hold them once I get them in next year. Obviously when the set releases, then we'll see where the set performs. But like I said, really anything's possible in this market. There could be that small chance that this set ends up performing, like I said, like Hidden Fates, and a regular ETB skyrockets, to 300. There is that chance. Which, hey, if you buy them and you're literally paying, like I said, anywhere from 70, 80, even 90 per ETB, and it goes up to 300, boom, you just more than tripled your money, literally just like that, easily. So that's going to be my plan. PC ETBs, it's like I said, it's more complicated because you have to buy from someone legit, and then there could be that chance that they just can't. Like, I don't want to mess with PC. If I'm not getting it from the Pokemon Center website itself, I'm just not going to mess with them. When it comes to regular ETBs, like I said, I'm just going to wait and see if I can see any for 700-800. Right now, I'm going to try and buy this one. And, if it ended up being bugged and I can't buy it, then oh well, then I just have to hopefully wait and see if they end up putting up more, or if any of the other big sellers end up, listing their pre-sales. But, before I drag this video any longer, like I said, if you're able to find any for 700-800 a case, I think that's a good number for buying the Prismatic Evolutions cases for, like I said, regular ETBs. PC ETBs, that's up to you. It's more risky. That's up to you. Like I said, if you're someone that doesn't have that much disposable income and you think it's just out of your price range at this point, don't worry. It doesn't hurt to skip out and just wait later on, because keep in mind, it's not like Pokemon's gonna just release a set and they're never gonna reprint it. No, they are gonna reprint, especially specialty sets, like I said, are the ones more prone to reprints and them making a whole bunch of products that end up affecting the prices for a good bit. So like I said, if this is a set you need to skip out on for now, hey, don't worry about it. You'll always have a chance later on, but when you do have that other chance, do not miss out. And if you're someone that does have disposable income right now and you're ready to jump in on the set, like I said, 700-800 I think is a pretty solid number to get the cases at. Like I said, that's going to be the number I'll be getting in, and I'll let you guys know if I end up getting a couple cases and who I get them from. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, feel free to drop a like, a sub, and comment down below if you've gotten any cases so far of regular ETBs or PCTBs, and comment down your predictions of what you think this set will be the minute it gets released. What do you see the regular ETBs going for? What do you see the PCTB going for? Comment down your predictions below. But anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and with that, Bison out.